If you are familiar with me, you know that I am a huge advocate for the study guides, but are they really effective? Can a study guide really boost your score enough to be worth the trouble? Find out today. Hi, I'm Terrell, and this is Absolutely Studying. I bootstrapped my way through university while juggling a full-time job and a family, and now I want to pay it forward. I want to supply you with all of the resources and support you need to flourish in your academic career. Today, we're talking about the effectiveness of study guides. I am always pushing using study guides, and so if you are in the market to try making your own, check out the link in the description. I have a study planner. It has a ton of useful activities that you can use to make your next study guide. And while you are down there, why don't you let me know what your favorite and most useful type of study guide is? Study guides can provide a massive boost to self-directed learning. So that is just a fancy way of saying your study time. In scientific studies, it has been demonstrated over and over again that students who use study guides to supplement their learning perform better. This is especially true for exams. If you are interested in any of my sources, they are all linked in the description below. You are welcome to check them out and find out just how effective they can be. Not only has it been proven that they are useful in boosting exam scores, but it has also been shown that they can be useful in boosting motivation to study. This, I personally think, is likely because it's not usually the same old reading your textbook or writing out notes or rewriting out notes over and over again. Usually when you're using or creating study guides, it's a little bit of a reprieve. You get to do something different. You get to do something a little bit more exciting, like drawing diagrams or plotting out information on a chart. You're also using the information in novel ways that will help you to remember it. Trying to make a comparison chart between two topics is going to make you think very analytically about the information that you're working with, and that will lead to a new level of understanding. Study guides basically help you out in three key ways. They help you to manage what you're learning and your learning time and how you take it in, which is a huge umbrella. They also help you to focus your energy onto a specific concept so that you are really digging deep and understanding that one concept before you move on. And finally, they help because they actually provide information on the subject. You are working with details, you're working with facts, and you're manipulating the concept in order to understand it better. It's not the same as just drawing a diagram or a picture of a heart. You're actually labeling all of the different valves or other anatomical landmarks, and then adding the directionality of blood flow. It's so much more than just drawing the image. There are layers of different understanding on top of just the way it looks, especially when you're doing something as simple as a diagram. Another really great point that these studies have found is that these study guides, the benefits reaped from them is not specific to study guides that teachers distributed. They are just as effective if the student makes them themselves. So even if your teacher is not giving out study guides, you can use a study session and make your own, and it's going to be just as effective, if not more so, because then you're actually putting together the information, and that on its own is a study session and a study activity. I have a great video on how to put together a study guide that has some great ideas of different types that you might be interested in. I will link that up above and in the description below. While you're down there, do not forget to pick up my study planner. There is more than 20 different study activities that you could easily turn into great study guides to use on your next exam. It also has a study session tracker to help you plan out your study sessions and make sure that you plan ahead and cover everything for your next exam, or even just track all of your progress over the entire semester. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Thursday, and they are always about study tips, organizational hacks, or homework help to help you through the study struggle. I really love hearing from you and answering any of your questions. So if you do have any, please leave them in the comments below or hit me up on any of my socials. They are linked in the description. Until next Thursday, I hope you have an amazing adventure.